Yo everyone, it's Darmin and welcome to another video on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I only have 43 gems, you may be wondering about. So, I wanted to do a pack opening for a certain card. You'll see the video still. And then I am watching Bella. She had a freak attack because my father-in-law came over and I was not expecting him, and she was mad that I would not let her out of the room. So I cut it because it was a super loud video, because it was going to be a pack opening and we were going to do a deck exhibition, this deck. But right before I got to the dueling, you know, I had to quit the recording. I had to stop the game. So I do have a loss. I still haven't tested this. So I want to talk about this deck before we get into things. I want to talk about a couple things. First of all, I'm going to split the video, the MP4 file, so that will still be, it will still be a pack opening, but it'll only be like 3 or 4 minutes long, and it will be like I'm talking about this deck. It's going to be really confusing. But this deck is another one made by the Chaz, and I really want to showcase this in between our Road to King of Games and Pegasus, which should be coming out today, in terms of when this video is going up. But basically, he thinks it's going to be a new meta deck. Now, I don't know. I'm going to test it, but this is not the optimal version. If you want to see an optimal version, go check out his video. The link is in the description. Basically, it's this deck minus Supremacy Berry and Cards of Sanctity, and 3 Burning Lands in exchange. That's the card. That I don't have any Burning Lands, so the pack opening was to get Burning Land. I don't want to spoil what cards I did get, so you'll have to check that video out. But we have some new things to talk about. This is obviously the day before, if I could tap the correct freaking button. We're going to have the Welcome to Toon World event on April 20th. 420 Blaze It, hashtag not a pot smoker. But, you know, to each their own. This is what is people are kind of salty about right now. So today, if you're watching this, the event is going on and you shouldn't be salty anymore. But we also got personal duel replays. You can now save your favorite duels and watch them later. Tap the save replay button that appears when the duel ends, and you can save 5 replays. So that's pretty awesome, and you can share it with your friends. Let's just get into it. This is probably going to be a bad showcase, I'm going to be honest. I don't have Burning Land, and Burning Land can stop, it can stop Umi, it can stop Harpy's Hunting Ground, Dinosaur Kingdom, it can stop all that. So if you have Hunting Ground, or if you have Burning Land, you're probably really set to make this type of deck. The 3 golden apples are basically to keep alive. It's called, he calls it the extra crispy deck, basically, because we're using the skill extra. Basically, once we lose 2,000 life points, we will be able to draw 2 cards for the price of 1. And so this is kind of what we're going to try our hardest to do. So if he gets 2 cards beautiful, if I get 2 cards beautiful, he's about to lose a lot of life points real quick. But we have golden apples to keep us safe as well. So as long as he doesn't have Trap Jammer or anything silly like that, we should be able to get, we should be able to get extra off on this turn, depending on what monsters he attacks with, if he tribute summons and all that. We're not using any monsters. This is a no monster deck. Go ahead. Attack me. Don't, attack me with just 1. Thank you. What does this do? Add 1 Fiend type monster from your deck, and it will be Headless Knight. If you attack with both, that will be 2,300 damage. And you attacked with the weaker one. Thank you. This is beautiful. So we've taken over 2,000 damage. And we will have him on. Okay, it was Trap Jammer, so that's okay. We're going to take, this is probably going to wreck us. He has 5 cards in his hand, so Restructor Revolution, if we pulled a double, would not kill him. We would probably lose. Attack and receive, though, so we are getting 2 of these. That is also not enough. That's only 1,700 life points. It's a loss for me. It was close. It was really close. What could have gone different? I mean, it would have been really nice if, Cup of Aces worked in my favor. I could have saved, also, I could have saved Restructor Revolution, but I didn't know if he would be using all of his cards immediately. So, obviously, I'm going to... That's so weird that he didn't do Trap Jammer, because I'm going to lose anyway, so I'm not going to activate both. He didn't use the Disc Blade Rider. Oh, that's a counter trap. Disregard. And there was save replay. I don't know why I'm recording this, Maybe because I really want to show this deck, but this might be a one where we revisit it once I get, you know, 3 Burning Lands. I'm now exclusively, just because the deck looks so cool in his video, I'm exclusively going to just open Valkyrie's Rage packs from now on, just because I want at least one. Not having, I mean, I didn't go against the field trap there, so it didn't really matter. That 500 life points didn't really make a difference, but I would like to see this deck definitely flourish in the meta game, because he's gone on about defeating Harpy decks, Harpy's Hunting Grounds, in 1 turn. Now, wouldn't that be nice? I'm going to try my best again to take this man out, but we'll see how it goes. We're already, you know, the thing about burn decks is you can 1-turn them. If you got the perfect setup, which is not going to happen all the time, it could happen. But like right now, this deck has already set me up nicely. Cup of Aces is coming in the clutch. Now, if only you'd given me 2 more cards, that would have been pretty sweet. But we're not so lucky as to get that. And I'm not going to say this is a perfect deck. I don't think there is a perfect deck right now. I could be completely wrong. There could be a deck where you win no matter what. I'd like to see that. If you could get a 100 win streak, I don't know how you can really tell, but this man's got a lot of cards going in his. He's not going to attack. He's just going to keep on letting me do my dirty work. By all means. I'm going to assume one of those is Trap Jammer. I'm going to assume. Or Magic Jammer? I don't know. It did give him a little option. So I think what I will do, though, is if he does attack, I will do attack and receive first, just to see if he's going to use a Trap Jammer. But I'm curious as to why he won't attack. Alright, here we go. Now we're getting into it. Hopefully he doesn't have more than 1 Trap Jammer. That will make me a little bit salty. But Trap Jammer, he definitely has Trap Jammer. So he could avoid. He could definitely avoid. Now we're gonna see. We're gonna see what this man's got up his sleeves. Yeah, of course he would Trap Jammer the Golden Apples. There's no other reason why wouldn't I do that. But we will get a little bit of damage off on him, so that's okay with me. We only took 1,750 damage. 1,750 just doesn't sound right. 1,750. So he can, if he can get a monster with 1,000 light or 1,000 attack points, he once again will win. Look at this. Burning Lands might make the complete difference, but this is basically, if you go watch the video, basically his deck minus Burning Lands. So, and he makes it work. So jealous. Oh, that wasn't smart. I really hope that you can power up just a little bit more. I hope you can power up just a teeny tiny bit more, because you've left yourself open for a chance to lose. You've left your... Oh, no, just kidding. He's gonna win. He just wants to one-shot me. Just kidding. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep going. That's a lot of damage. I'm just gonna keep going. We're 8 minutes in. You know, we'll make this a 20-minute video, as many losses as it takes. And then probably when we come back to the Road to King of Games during the Pegasus event, I haven't decided how I'm gonna work that yet. I might just get myself up to Gold 1, because I know everyone's already tired of the silver ranks. But yesterday's duel, the 20-minute duel, oh my god. Please, never again. My brain literally felt fried. I will never do another 40-minute video like that. That was actually nuts. Okay, so let's see. Give it to him, he's going to take damage. Give it to me, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Give me another Cup of Aces, though. So I'm going to deal a lot of damage right now. And I'm very surprised how many people are actually running Trap Jammer. That's actually incredible to me. But I digress. You know, people are now playing defensively. They're planning to have Dispel, Twister, Trap Jammer. They're like making their deck around their opponent's deck instead of making their deck their own. And while that's smart, soon people are going to make a deck that goes against a deck that is against the deck, if that makes any sense. Like a counter deck. And then it just keeps, you know, deckception at that point. But I really don't know really why. The game, it's hard for a game to you know, stray from that, though. Because if someone has the best of something, you want to find a way to beat the best. And then if that does beat the best, by all means attack. Pick the fudging far left one. I triple dog dare you. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Because now I'm going to deal 1,000 damage to you. That's beautiful. Yeah, and we should be able to pull off extra if he does go for the attack. But once you attack, like an attack to an attack, it just, or an attack to attack, if you're trying to be the best, a deck that beats the best, then you're gonna try and beat that deck that beat the best. It literally never ends, and that's kind of how this game goes. But then again, it's kind of hard to, you know, get around that. So I can't really say how you get around that, but let's extra crispy, as the Chaz likes to say. Okay, and now we're going to take 1,000 of his life points, and then we're going to deal 200 life points. I do like this deck when it works, and I think it could work a lot more. Really, I think this deck has a lot of potential. Like, it could replace the current Taya burn deck, because this seems more safe, yet can get the job done just the same. Whereas the Taya burn deck, if you don't get it off in the next couple of turns, you're probably SOL. I'm okay with this. So we have Restructor Revolution that will kill him. We have Hinotama up the butt. I think we have 2, maybe all 3 of them. And we have our third attack and receive. So we have a lot of outs. Thanks. The one card that does not give me an out, and it actually hinders me. No, it's okay. It's the one card. It's no joke. It doesn't even matter. So that's not enough to kill me. 19 and 22 is 41. Is it really? I can actually use Supremacy Berry. Wow. Okay. I didn't think Supremacy Berry would come in handy. Let's extra. Golden apples probably won't help. Okay, we win. Okay. Well, first we're going to heal because I don't want to... I could have left it at 100, I suppose, because you get the close to dying assessment points, but in PvP, I don't think it matters all that much. It could. The windows are open, I just realized, and I can see it's pouring rain outside right now. Let's talk about something cool. You know, Pegasus comes out today. You probably already know that because you're probably already playing. Did you see there's a potential? I think the leak is that Dark Magician Girl? Toon Dark Magician Girl might be a card. Now, of course, this video is going up the day of, so it doesn't really matter what I'm saying because you already know. Like, this video came out, I don't know, 10 hours after the entire thing happened, so. Oh, if I had Burning Land, I could have taken this out, of course, why not? Why, if only we had Burning Land. I really want that card, and I literally mean it when I say all of my gems will now go to Valkyrie's Rage, just so I can. If that's a fudging Trap Jammer, I might throw a small fit. Either one, I don't care who gets it. Perfect. So that is some damage to him. That's 800 damage, and then we can take some of his life points, and then we will have Supremacy Berry in the reserve if he does try to deal damage. So 1,300 damage on our first turn, not so bad. That's like, I don't know, let's say he had a 1,700 beater. I would have needed a 3. I need a Blue Eyes White Dragon to deal that on the first turn, and that's pretty difficult to do. So there's ups and downs to this deck, guaranteed. Like right now, I'm gonna probably take a lot of damage, and he may have Trap Jammer. He has 3 chances to have Trap Jammer, by all means. Sadly, he's not dealing 2,000 damage, though. That's annoying. That's quite annoying. That I could have saved that and been able to use a Supremacy Berry also. So, Supremacy Berry does not help me right now. Not in the least. It actually is scary. So thankfully, Card of Sanctity is on the field. We can get rid of it. What's going on? I thought for a second it didn't work. What are you denying me? Magic Jammer? Okay. Well, this is still not going to kill him. In fact, I will lose if he has a second monster. So the smart thing, not activate. That's my misplay. Had I not activated attack and receive, okay, let's talk like a professor. I don't think it sounds like a professor, but Bella, I will murder you if you eat my amiibos. Bella, would you like to come here? She didn't like that. Come here. Oh, poor puppy. I think I hurt her paw. Oh, but she still loves me. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose this one, folks. We're gonna lose this one. I'm gonna set her down because I think I heard her paw. But were you eating my amiibos? This video has gone off the walls already. At least it is not the world's longest video. Too bad my other attack and receive was not in there, because I could have dealt 300 more damage. Yeah, no. Misplaced central on that one. We could have won. We definitely could have. Hey, you know, just don't attack. Oh, no. If you could have let me had another chance, I suppose. Please, show me what one of your cards is. Nope. Bella, you almost knocked down the mic. This is a great video, guys. I'm so glad that I'm still recording. Are you guys getting tired of the Duel Links videos? I'm not getting tired of them. I told you. I told you. When I get tired of this game, I'm not going to play it anymore. This will be the final duel, by the way. But you guys gotta calm down with the negativity. I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge of not replying to the comments anymore because I'm seeing a lot of negativity. And that's not cool. That's not what I signed up for. That's not what you signed up for. You guys signed up for comments. I don't know if I can do that, though, honestly. So, I'm going to deal lots of damage to this man. Do I want to deal 500 more? I don't think so. I think we'll save Card of Sanctity for the next turn. That should be fine because, as you can see, you cannot activate it. You need at least one card in hand. But, if he doesn't do anything, like, we already dealt 1,800 damage. Of course I want to use all those cards. What else would I want? But if we get, let's say, golden apples and we've already been dealt a lot of damage, we probably don't want to use golden apples. If we get Cup of Aces, we probably want to use that first and then, you know, make a decision. But this deck has potential is basically what I'm trying to say. I really enjoy it. And against characters that don't use field spells, you're really not going to attack? Sir? You're not even going to place anything on the ground. Do I want to attack and receive? I don't think so. Let me see what else I can get. Of course, that does put one... oh, wow. I could have used another Card of Sanctity to get more cards, but I don't think I'm going to. So, wow. I guess Card of Sanctity and attack and receive doesn't synergize well because it does put it banished. So it doesn't really consider it's in the graveyard. So that's not cool. Yeah, draw even more cards, bro. I got one more Restructor Revolution. Are you gonna try and fuse something? Oh, why could you not do more damage? You couldn't have, you know, flipped that face up? Not at all? I didn't think so. Golden apples, my boy. It could help. It could save us the game. But you know what? I'm already 2 freaking holes deep into this one. Okay, well now I'm actually super okay with what just happened. We traded 1 golden apples for another golden apple and attack and receive. So that's 700 damage and he has to deal 3,500. Maybe he has Meteor Black Dragon and I'm about to like regret my existence. But it doesn't seem so. It seems like he's going to attack, give me a golden token, a malice token, excuse me. But the best part is we can use extra now. I really wish I could have showcased this a bit better, and I will. This is not a joke. This, you know, sometimes I joke about the Toon World 3.0 and such. I will come back to this deck once I get at least 1 or 2 Burning Lands. So 2 cards, Hinotama, give me Restructor Revolution, give me Supremacy Berry. Yes. Yep. Okay, that's a beautiful card. I needed 2 of those. I needed exactly 2 of those. Game. One attack and receive would have done it. One anything would have done it. Bella, you can't be seen. You're not in. You want to be Sheen? You want to be Sheen? I don't even. If he even has Meteor Black Dragon, if he has, you know, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, by all means, murder me. I deserve it at this point. What will I face? What am I about to face? I don't know. I'm excited to see, though. Because obviously he's got 1 fusion substitute monster, which I could have destroyed, but at this point I've stopped caring. I want to know, what may I find is it's not Meteor Black Dragon. Sir, what kind of deck are you running? Okay. Do you want to use Fusion Gate possibly one more time? If you could deal 2,700 damage, that would be nice. That'd be, you know what, deal 28. If you can deal 2,800 by all means, because then I can use Supremacy Berry at least once. Or I could use Supremacy Berry once to get me under 700 and then again to get me over. So that might be a better idea. Oh, okay. Don't place any. At this point, you're gonna deal 3,000 damage, and I don't want. What is beat? Okay, well I lost. What does beatdown do? Oh, it's 300 for every monster you have. Ah! Yeah, Pegasus got it. He knew exactly how I was feeling. Okay, well, the Chaz, the description. Go check out his video because it's like 49 times better. It's almost 50 times better, but I'm going to put it at that. I'm going to stop it at 49 times better. It's really good. If you enjoyed this video, at this point, I think everyone stopped enjoying them and now they just, you know, watch it for a good old chuckle. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend, because if it disappointed you, it may disappoint them as well. Bye!